Well, hello. This is Jennifer with Pink Lady Oils, and I'm so glad you're here tonight. We're going to be talking my top favorite products. And I'm also going to be streaming this on Facebook, so give me a second to do that. And this is still pretty new to me, so I'm still learning. All right. All right, as that's getting together, if you have samples or if you have oils and you have a favorite one, tell us what they are and go ahead and get those out and get a piece of paper because there is going to be some great information that I am going to share with you. So one of my favorites right now that I'm using is that I got kind of turned on to at leadership was Forgive from my girlfriend and Peace. So I put those together and I'm in love with this. And I actually didn't like this a while back. And I realized I have a whole bottle of it. And it's in our emotional line. And, when you need a certain thing, you are drawn to it. And I guess that's what I need right now is forgive and peace. So if that's saying anything about me, if you have a favorite one, let me know what it is. Right. Now, this is always tricky to find actually what I'm looking for. All right, and get my Canva up, and I'm going to get into my presentation, and hopefully everything works because Canva was doing some really weird stuff with me today, and it was like deleting things, and now it's not even loading. Okay, now I can't see this. Okay, it's taking its time. That's good. Into this. Technology is really great. Come on, you can do it. Oh, there it comes. All right. Okay, here we go. Yay, it worked. Okay, I'm Jennifer with Pink Lady Oils, and I am going to be going through some of my top 10 favorites. Of course, it was really hard to come up with 10. However, these are I have some recipes in here, and I have some other really good information. So a little bit about me. I am, prior to kids, I worked in brain injury as an occupational therapist. And so I love science and I love education. I love teaching people and I love to learn. And I shifted my career when I had kids because I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. And then I was blessed with someone that has a intellectual and medical challenge. And that shifted everything. And it kind of threw me into a whole different world that I didn't even know about. And then I was turned on to Doterra from a dear friend of mine at an autism conference. And I really wanted to get the toxic chemicals out of my house because I didn't want that incredible load that was in our family. We were using like all the things. We were using Pine Sol and Spick and Span. I don't know if you guys were back there in those days when we used all that. And it was, it was a learning experience. I didn't know anything what I was getting into. And I also wanted to do some things for Megan's medical challenge. And I learned a lot about frankincense. And that's what kind of drew me into doTERRA. And then, not very long after that, I realized that, I was getting a paycheck, and that was awful nice because I couldn't really work at that time outside of the home. And so, I learned that I was getting that if I would, be able to get my oils paid for, I would just be really excited. And then as things grew, I learned that I was going to get a paycheck every month, and now I pay for a mortgage every month. And so that's a huge blessing to our family because I can't work outside the home as a full time caregiver, and I can work within the confines of my home, and it gives me time freedom, and it gives me some financial support too. So it's all good, and I'm learning a lot because this is not something that, oh, I did not want to do that. I hit the wrong button. Oh, isn't that wonderful? Um, okay, let's go back. Where was I? Oh man, I was trying to hit something else, and all right, we'll get back there. Where is it? There it is. I do that instead. So what we're going to do is talk a little bit about the three cool things about essential oils. And the first cool thing is that they're safe and they're natural. There's nothing added or taken away from our essential oils. And what's really cool is that on the bottom of every bottle that we have numbers. And no, you can't see that because it's not going to show you. But if you go to a source2you.com, you're going to be able to put in that number and you can see exactly what's in the bottle. So doTERRA is very transparent in what is in every bottle because we know that you can get essential oils at the grocery store, at the Target, at all the places, gas stations, and we have no idea what is in those bottles, and they don't have to label them, with what's in them. So the first thing that we want to talk about is that they're safe without the side effects, and they are pure and potent. They are from plants, all parts of the plant, and they're certified pure tested grade, which means that they're grown in part of the country or the world that is the best for that plant. For example, we wouldn't grow wild orange in Wisconsin because it's not gonna make it. So that's where our wild orange is sourced in Italy because it's pure and it's exactly where it needs to be, and it gives us these amazing benefits. So the first one that we're going to talk about is peppermint. Peppermint, most people know about. However, ours is that one drop of peppermint is equal to 28 cups of peppermint tea. So you can imagine how potent that is. So you can open up your bottle and you can have one drop on your hand. In fact, I'm going to do it right now because it's really great for alerting. It's great to just be really it will support you for cooling. It is a great breath freshener. Makes you feel really, really alive. My mom loves using it right over the bridge of her nose and actually just smelling it in the bottle. So it's very, very effective. It's great to put with wild orange. It's great to put in your hands like this and inhale. Um, Place it on your kind of give you like a little massage on your neck. It'll really cool you off, and it'll be very, very invigorating. And I love that. If you have any head tension, great for head tension, great for your around your temples. And bugs don't really like peppermint, and neither do little rodents like squirrels and um, mice, things like that. You can put it on a cotton ball and put it in those areas, and they will not like it. Great to put in your campers. That's one place we actually put a lot of peppermint because over the winter, then they won't decide that that's their home. So that's safe. The second cool thing is that it's effective. And so if we think about the cell, I don't have a cell drawing, but if you think about the cell, your hand is like the cell. There's two things that can go wrong with the cell, a virus or bacteria. So when you think about that, our cell has this oily membrane around it to protect it. So what's really neat is that because essential oils are oily, they can permeate that cell membrane, going through that oily cell membrane, and they can stop the duplication and the replication of cells, those ones that we don't really want. So when we think about just protection, we think about our On Guard protective blend. It really is going to protect you in those circumstances where we need more support. Okay. And when we think about that, we're thinking about immune support. So this picture, I don't know how big if this is big enough to actually see, but it gives you some ideas on what you can actually do with On Guard. It's a day you can do a daily routine where you put it on the bottoms of your feet. You can diffuse it, of course. It's very effective for that protection. But then when you're not feeling well, you can actually put it like in a shot glass and take a swig down because it's going to really coat your throat. It's going to help with scratchiness and just that feeling when you're not feeling that well gives you that oomph. So On Guard is so, we're going to be talking about that a little bit later, but it's so popular. There's a whole entire line of products. Um, so it is the second cool thing is that it's effective. And then the third cool thing is that it's affordable. Uh, we spend 6.5 trillion dollars in the US on healthcare, and we're one of the sickest countries in the world. We don't take care of ourselves. We're not preventative. And so when you're talking about affordability, lavender, one drop is like 14 cents. So you think about in a 15 ml in this size of a essential oil bottle, that's around 200 drops. So it's very affordable for so many things. And so, it's going to save you going to the doctor, driving your car, taking time off work if you work, and just the hassle of going wherever you need to go. So it's very affordable that way. So when you think about, and most people know lavender, you've smelled lavender, you experienced it, you know it's calming, but it's also calming for the skin. So it works for burns, really, really important for burns. You can just dump it right over that burn, and it's going to stop the issue with going deeper into your tissues. But it's also really great for babies. It's gentle, especially in the form that I'm showing you here, which is our roller ball, or what we call touch roller. And we're going to be talking about that, how you can get that free this month. And it offers that calmness, but it's also really good for anyone that has overwhelm. So lavender is our doTERRA's lavender is the most tested in the world. If you want to ever look up anything about this lavender, you can just go into PubMed and you can just say doTERRA lavender, and you're going to get a lot of studies on that. Now we're going to talk a little bit about what Lavender Touch can do. So our lavender roller. So during seasonal threats, for babies, after sun, bug bites, anxious feelings, for kids that need that extra little love on a stuffed animal or maybe a bracelet, and for any really skin irritation. So let's talk about how you use these. So there's three ways to use. First is aromatic. So aromatic is taking it in. So you can do that in a lot of different ways. And when you look at that, the graphic with the gal smelling in, so you're smelling in the oil, whatever you have in front of you, you're smelling it in, and it's going to go right into your nasal cavity, right to your olfactory bulb. Okay. And then it's going to go to your limbic system right in the middle of the brain where you have your feelings. And then it's going to go to your entire body. And that's within 20 seconds. So it's almost as fast as an IV injection, how quickly that it gets into your body. And then in 20 minutes, it's in every cell of your body. So when you think about the power of aromatherapy, it is very, very powerful. So what happens when it's aromatic, you're diffusing it in like a diffuser, for example. So this is my Rome diffuser. that I have right here in my office. And that's just like a mini crock pot. And it diffuse and it will help your environment, whether it's, open, whether it's, to a aroma that you really love, or it's actually going to be trying to be effective for something, opening airways or things like that. And so these two oils here that I've just mentioned, Breathe and Citrus Bliss there on the graphic. Breathe is one for just clean airways, opening up your lungs, really good for before and after exercise, or when you're really not able to take maybe congested or not feeling well. It's really going to help with that lung support. And I really love it to support people that have overwhelm. My husband is really drawn to Breathe, and there's a reason for that. He has that like on his nightstand and his bubble diffuser because he loves it in the middle of the night to be able to smell that in. And Citrus Bliss is another one that we can get free this month. And it is just a really energizing aroma. Any citrus oil is going to be very invigorating. A citrus bliss is like sunshine in a bottle. It smells kind of like a dreamsicle, and it just creates just this wonderful, uplifting mood. The second way is topically. And, I think about Deep Blue right away because that one is for our joints, supporting our joints and muscles and things like that. And so you're going to apply it to an effective area that you need support a benefit. So the best way to do that with any essential oil, in the 15 or 5 mLs, is with fractionated coconut oil. Okay. And you want to do that for a couple of reasons. And I'm going to be showing you why on the next slide. But Deep Blue is really going to support any of your muscles, your head, your neck. It's like a comforting massage. It's also really good for people that are experiencing their period in that area that gets really crampy and things, and also for someone that maybe has a really bad cough or something like that. It can really, really support your chest. I used this for Megan when she had her wisdom teeth. And so I would put it right alongside here, and it really did help with the swelling and helped with her pain support. It is menthol. It is a strong smell, but yeah, I'm telling you, it works. It works really, really well. And then the last way is internal. So many of our oils we can take internally, not all. That's why it's really important that you educate yourself and you have someone like myself that's able to talk to you and teach you about it, because there's certain ones that you cannot. How do you know? Well, you look on your bottle, and if it says supplement on it, you know that you can take it internally. So this is peppermint, and I'm not sure you can see that, but anyways, it does say supplement, and so that is one that you can take internally. So when we think about internal use, we think about lemon because that one is great in your water. It's a gentle detox. You can put it in your water. You can put it in a veggie cap, and you can put it underneath your tongue if the oil it has supplement on it. Lemon is very calming. It's great for cleaning and cleansing and things like that. But it's also a gentle detox. I love to just like drop mine like right on the counters and clean and wipe it up because it smells really good for stinky, garbage containers and things like that. A lot of really great ways to use lemon. And then frankincense provides just such an uplifting environment, and it really helps our cells perform optimally. And I don't know about you, but I like it when my cells work right. And we really need that, especially this day and age with a lot of diseases and things like that. So, how cool is it that essential oils work that fast? 22 seconds, it reaches your brain, 2 minutes in your bloodstream, and 20 minutes every cell of your body. So, pretty cool. So, this graphic is what I love about using your fractionated coconut oil or your carrier oil. We like to use fractionated coconut oil just because it's not really greasy. There's no smell to it, and it goes on really nice. So you're just going to get a little bit of your essential oil with your fractionated coconut oil. So now on the left side is if you just got your oil and your essential oil and just put it on an affected area. Let's say your knee's been bugging you and you put some of the deep blue essential oil on there, it's going to flash off. So that flashing, this is flashing off. So you're wasting a lot of your essential oil. Whereas if you have it with the fractionated coconut oil, it's gonna not flash off. There's only a few that flash off, but it goes deeper into your tissues, so it's gonna go to work for you more. So it actually is more effective to use a carrier oil or fractionated coconut oil. So how you use for citrus bliss, very good for perfume. It's just a feeling of happiness. You can make a potpourri with it, a little hand massage. You can do a cleaning spray. Put it on dryer balls. That smells really great when you're taking your clothes out of the dryer. Dryer balls are all the rage. I mean, they are so effective, and we have so many toxins in our laundry area. If you haven't done any of the swaps. So now we're going to get to all the fun stuff. So number 10 is skin routine. Okay. There's a couple of great things to do for skin routines. I mean, everyone has different goals for their skin. So this is just kind of a general thing and some things that I do. One is I use Yarrow Palm. It's a botanical, and it has some just beautiful ingredients like pomegranate seed oil in it with blue tansy, and it does turn your skin a little blue. So you're not going to be a Smurf. I promise you, it's going to go away. But it really moisturizes and just replenishes your skin in such a really big way. In fact, one of our friends did like a before and after for like aging spots on hands, and it was quite incredible. In fact, I have one right now that I'm working on, and most of them have already gone. But really good for blemishes. Really supports older skin like myself, and wrinkles and things like that you start to see. But um, that's one idea. And then the other one is frankincense, because frankincense has so many properties to it. And you're really talking about hydration. So what's really wonderful about the oils and adding it to your skin routine, whatever that is that you can just use your moisturizer, whatever you're using, and just put a drop or two of your essential oil right in there and combine it. Or if you were going to do it on your skin, like you can even do that on the rest of your body with like a cream, a body cream, or a lotion. So it's really nice to be able to add it that way. So there's a lot of different products that you could go into a skin routine, but those are my top unique ones that I really really love, really giving you that glowing complexion, and it, embracing your age, whatever age that is, whether you're younger or older. We all have beauty, within. So this is a great one if you want to take a snapshot of that serum, glow up serum. I do a little bit of a change. On the left is the body serum that also has a lot of the same properties that we were talking about, but it's not the botanical for that I use. This one is actually for your entire body, and it's really, really nice. The glow up serum is a real favorite. I do this every night. I don't use all these oils. I don't use rose because I don't have rose, and I don't have geranium right now. So I do blue tansy and copaiba, frankincense, and actually I add black spruce to mine. But then you add some other carrier oil like your argan oil or rose hip oil, and it lasts forever. So I just get a little dropper and put it on my face and rub it in, and it's very, very hydrating, and I love that. Uh, Number 9 is sun protection. Did you know that we had a sun line? A lot of people don't know. They think we just have essential oils, but we are actually a health and wellness company. And so there's differences between mineral and chemical, and we definitely have the mineral sunscreen. We have a spray, which is nice because it's a 360 spray. That's super great for my daughter that does not like me to rub on her skin. So you can just spray it on or use the stick, which is also very, very easy to do. So it's water resistant. It's really lightweight. It smells very light. Like I would say it's kind of like a very very light lemon, like citrus, clean smell. If I had to try to describe it, it has helichrysum, frankincense, and carrot seed essential oils in it. It's nano zinc oxide, moisturizing. The stick is 40, and I got to just look at some of the other ones. The sun body is 30, and then the body mist is a like a restorative after sun, which is really nice if you've had too much sun. It really restores and gives that moisture back into your skin so that you don't have that tightening and like soreness, after you've had too much sun. What's really great is that it's doesn't have all the bad stuff in it. And it's cruelty free, vegan, reef safe, and um, a lot of the parabens and all the stuff that we really don't want to be putting on our skin. So, and they are also going to be adding a lip balm that's very moisturizing. That's going to be coming out in another month or so, I believe it is. I was had a chance to try that at Leadership. Okay, number 8 is insect repellent, and I love this one. You can make your own with your own. You can also do a really easy swap, and a lot of these products, that's what I usually tell people is, how easy is it to start just swapping things out to make what you're using with your family and on your skin, because our skin is our largest organ. How great is that to be able to do that, and how easy is it now? I mean, even a handful of years ago, we didn't have all these choices of swapping things out. So Tear Shield is one that comes in a spray, but it also comes in a 15 ml. You can make all your own if you'd like, but it's great to put using for the outdoors. We have insects early sometimes. The other thing that's really good with it is doing it on your dogs. So I love to use this on my dog. I put a little bit on my hand, and I will just roll down, put that on his spine, and then I know that he's protected, and he's not going to have a lot of issues. And then it's also really good for ticks. And you can add other oils right even to that spray, or if you're going to make your own, obviously you would add the rosemary, because that's a really important one for insects. Okay, number 8 is really digestion and all the support we need in that area. Now, about 70% of our immune system is in our gut, so we need to be taking care of our gut. And I don't know if you know this, but after you're 25, you do not make any digestive enzymes anymore. So all of us should really be using a digestive enzyme. And if you're not, that would be an area to start thinking about doing. Uh, we tend to change behaviors when we have a problem. I actually don't have any issues in digestion at all. Like very rarely, okay, maybe I'll overeat at like Thanksgiving or something, but very rarely do I have like a upset stomach where I'm really uncomfortable or anything like that. Occasionally, but we really should be doing that preventatively so that our digestion is it's really going well. And I had a really huge success story with digestion actually with my dog. It's not this dog here that's in the picture. That's our new dog, Ruby. But Charlie had really bad vomiting. He vomited sometimes up to 5 to 7 times a day, and we don't really know what happened to him, but he had a gastritis of some sort, and he was really miserable, and so were we because it was really, really bad. And I started doing digestion, the Terrazyme with him, and it went from doing, vomiting almost every day to probably once or twice a month to a little bit less than that. I mean, we had to be careful what he ate and things like that, but it made a massive difference. So we can use a lot of our products on our animals too. Not all of them, but this one was a really big thing for our family. We have a new system, PB Restore and the PB Assist, that is something that they recommend together. And it really has all different types of strains on it. I didn't put it on the slide. I can certainly get more information if that's something you're interested in. But we want to be preventative. We want to be able to restore our and make sure that our gut biome is healthy. And that is where a lot of our problems start. If you're having skin problems, the first place you should be thinking about is your gut. So that's one that's, oh, what happened here? Whoa. Okay, wait. Okay, you're not supposed to be there, Ruby. Get off the slide. Somehow that just jumped over. That's funny. Anyways, you're gonna have to look at my dog in the middle there. So we have some really easy swaps for laundry too. That is so funny that that happened. Um, we have dish soap, we have laundry pods, and we have dishwasher pods. And so again, a very easy swap to start slowly taking out the things that are not that health conscious and more toxic, and try to swap them with things that are actually more economical and easier to use and also non-toxic. So it's really great. I love the dish soap. It smells really good. The laundry pods are amazing. And you're just going to toss a couple of those in your laundry. We still have some liquid concentrate on the On Guard concentrate, and we also have On Guard the detergent. And then the other thing is dishwasher pads are really wonderful, and they're also really good for toilet bowl cleaning. So I usually put like one in the toilet, and I'll just leave it, and then I'll scrub it out, and I'm good to go. So that's another really easy spot. Okay, we talked a little bit about On Guard earlier. This is our immune support. It has um, great properties, and we have an entire line, and I just put a couple of them out there. We have the mouthwash, which is really, really wonderful. It doesn't have the alcohol in it, which is important. It's a cleaner, and with the On Guard in there, you have to remember that it has clove in it. So if you ever have a toothache or anything like that, On Guard would be one that you could swish and then you can drink, because that one is you can take it internally. The mouthwash, obviously you're swishing it, right? You're not drinking it. But On Guard is our protective blend. We have a hand sanitizer. We have the gel here that I'm showing you, and it can help with surface cleaner, and you can use it for recipes. I do some apple slices with On Guard, and that's really tasty. And then you have a lot of swaps for the bathroom, like toothpaste and hand wash, lotion, and then shampoo. So there's a lot on the On Guard line that can be used, and these things are just in bathroom. This is Citrus Bliss, actually, but I'm just showing you how easy it is to swap things out with more eco-friendly and just better for you types of products. Number 7 is electrolytes. So this is a fairly new product for us, and I've been using it now for a good month. And we have two different flavors. We have a lemon lime and a strawberry. And the reason that this is so important is that we are really dehydrated. We don't drink enough water, and we don't have enough balance to charge our cells. And so it has deep sea minerals in it, including magnesium and calcium. And it is really a unique 3-to-1 ratio of sodium to potassium, which is really important for the way the cell is charged and energized. So we want to be able to make sure that we're really showing our cells to have hydration. It's going to help with our joints and our eyes and our digestion and metabolic health. And I don't know about you, but I want to be as well as possible. So I try to take, in fact, I'm drinking one right now. Uh, Really good for when if you work out. Definitely be using it. It can really support that. But also just generally to be able to give yourself and get you more hydrated. So I would highly recommend this product. If you do decide to get this one, one tip to give you is that you really want to shake it because a lot of it gets stuck on the bottom. So you just kind of shake it up. And then I actually open up both of the ends after I get most of it out and I flush it through with some water to get all the goodness out. And number six is emotional support. And this one is one that I actually feel pretty strongly about. That one of the areas that essential oils and doTERRA has really blessed me is really in this category because I really struggle with that. With a lot of emotional overwhelm at times, being a caregiver, I have to really love on myself. And so, see, these are some of my favorites might not be your favorites, but they're mine. And I love rose over my heart just to give myself love. But it's also rose is really good for rosacea, irritated skin, for your cycle, for hormone support, so many things. Magnolia has the highest linalool that there is, which is a science term for this high calming ability. Our adaptive line is our mental health line. It's our calming blend. And this has been a game changer for a lot of people, but I love adaptive. It really just gives me a lot of focus, number one, but it also gives me just the calmness to be able to do what I need to get done. And then I just talked about forgive. Really love that blend. Um, I don't know if it'll say on here. Oh yeah, here it is. Spruce, bergamot. Bergamot is like the male version of lavender. I learned that just recently. Juniper berry, myrrh, arborvitae, um, citronella, and thyme. So really good oils in here. I love it. And then citrus bliss. We can't forget about citrus bliss. It's a really great one for emotional support. And you know, you're drawn to the ones that are important to you. So what I might like, you might not like, you know. That's what's great about having a wholesale account is that you can get new ones and try them out and like them. And sometimes you might not like them right away, but then you come back to them and you're like, oh, wow, I really like that. Um, oh yeah, don't worry about it. She had to leave. Uh, Number five, seasonal threats. That's kind of the time of the year where things are starting to happen. We got a lot of rain today, so like there's a lot of stuff floating around. So these three together really can support you in that way. And these are just part of our typical kits. Or you can do a custom where you just buy what you prefer to buy. So it kind of tells you each of the properties. We've kind of already gone over those, but lemon is really good for drying up mucus. Lavender is good for restful sleep and soothing skin, and it's actually a natural antihistamine. And peppermint is really good for bronchial dilator. That is really important when you're talking about seasonal threats. I wanted to check and make sure I wanted to see if there's anyone that is um, asking any questions because on Facebook at all. I'm not sure if there is. I wanted to just look real quick if I may. See if I have anyone. Let's see if I have anyone. Oh, there's my mom is on there. Okay. Oh, there's my mom is on there. Okay, that was just sorry. I wanted to check that. Anyways, number four is respiratory support. And this one is a really great when you can take a snapshot of this one if you'd like. It's a cough blend, and boy, people are really sick this season. We've had so many people just go, I have never had a cold like this, and it's lasting forever. So these are two that that really support your respiratory. There's other ones. I also like eucalyptus a ton, but this one is a really good one. But we really want to think about respiratory support. Really, these oils will pack a punch and really help you out. Rubbing it on your chest again with the fraction of coconut oil. Putting on the bottoms of your feet. Cupping in. Another really good thing. I was going to show you. I'm going to get my breathe real quick. Do I have any? My husband's always stealing my breathe. Okay, it's not in here, but I'll just show you with another oil. So you can actually get your oil, okay, and put it in your hand, and then you can rub your hands together and breathe in like this, right? But you can also do it is like you can go and you can suck it in, and it's like a you're kind of huffing it, if you will, because that will really go really deep into your lungs, and that's a really good one. So breathe is really good. It's our one of our blends that has eucalyptus and some other really great oils. I don't have it right in front of me and I don't have it memorized, but it can support seasonal threats. It's great to diffuse at night to give your lungs a lot of support. And it is really good to put in your shower, to inhale, just to get those feelings of openness emotionally, but also for just a clean, fresh smell. Diffuse it and put it on your pulse points. And I like to do it before and after exercise to really open that area well. Number 3, we talked a little bit about Deep Blue, but I'm telling you, it is so good for discomfort. And I love to use the Deep Blue rub. We have it in a couple different forms. The Deep Blue rub is really good for growing pains for little ones and for big people. If you're growing, apply to your neck and your back, your joints, adding it to like a massage, the Deep Blue oil. You can layer it. Remember, you can layer oils. You're not going to overdose on putting things on your skin. The only thing that you would do is put too much on. You just want to make sure that you're putting enough fractionated coconut oil. And if you have a little kid or someone that is very sensitive or older, an elderly person, you definitely want to be putting more fractionated coconut oil to give them that extra sensitivity. Okay. You can apply it to your wrists, rub it on your chest. We kind of talk about that. And then on your legs for walking. If you're a nurse and you're on your feet all the time, you should have that on your legs. It's going to help, and your feet. It'll help in such a big way. And then we also have the stick, which is like, the deodorant where you can roll it up. And it has a blend of copaiba, which really supports your nervous system. So it's really gonna go to work for you for anything for arthritis. It's actually labeled for arthritis. It's an over-the-counter strength plant-based methyl, and it's going to help with that temporary minor aches and pains and discomfort of joints, like a backache. When I hurt my back, this is the one that I used all the time, and I layered it with 2 or 3 other oils. If you're having any pain or any discomfort with your joints at all, a couple of the ones that I would definitely have you think about would be Deep Blue, frankincense, birch, and copaiba. Okay, those 4 are really good ones to check out. And you can add them to the lotion, put them on your skin with the Deep Blue stick. There's a lot of different ways to do that. Number 2 is our Lifelong Vitality, which is a 30-day money-back guarantee. And this is what's in our supplements. It's a whole food. And so your VMD is your food nutrient complex, and it's really going to support you getting strong bones and your hair and your nails. And we need all those great nutrients. Your alpha CRS is really going to support your energy, your mitochondria, your powerhouse of the cell. It's going to support heart health and DNA protection, which we all need. And your omegas, so important for focus, so important for cardiac health, your health and your gut, and being able to sleep in a really good way. So if you want to feel fantastic, if you are one of those people that you're really struggling with energy and all that, you want to definitely give this one a shot, because I can assure you that you're going to feel different. People sometimes, it's the first time they really slept soundly in a long time. People feel like their joints are better, they have more energy, and they feel like emotionally they feel better. So that's a really good one. And the number one is our MetaPower collagen. I can't say enough about this. If you've been listening in the wellness world, you know that metabolic health is really where it's at right now. We're finding out, we're learning more and more, right? I mean, we know so little about our bodies. We keep on learning more and more, but we're also need to take action. So this is like a super easy way to support our bodies. It has 9 different types of marine collagen in it, and it has so much support for your cells, your skin, your brain, and it promotes healthy weight and body composition. It comes in these little sachets. It's vegan friendly, it's soy free, dairy free, all of the frees. And this is a lemon lime. They also just came out with a is a cherry, pomegranate cherry. That's right. I have that my sample yet. I have not tried it, Anne. I have not tried it yet. I'm still waiting to try it because I haven't bought it yet. So, but this one is lemon lime. They have a pomegranate cherry that's also available, and hopefully that'll be on our forever products. But MetaPower Advantage is a very easy way to really make that great switch. And I'm sorry, I had to do a tie because the tie was for sleep support. So I could not talk about our sleep system. It is a 3-tiered system, all three. And I just was in a class about some of the science that's coming out of the studies that they're doing on these three. Not only is the lifestyle impaired when you don't sleep, but our bodies need to repair during sleep. And if you're not getting into that REM sleep, you are not going to be rested. In fact, I remember there was just we're talking about sleep all month long in our Wellness Wednesdays, and this fact this really stuck to my head. When you're in REM sleep, did you know that your brain is 30% more active in REM sleep than it's when you're awake? And I find that to be absolutely fascinating. You actually get paralyzed when you are in REM sleep because your body does not want you to act out during that type of dreaming. So, but our 3-tiered system is the soft gels would have tart cherry juice in it, which is a natural support of melatonin. We have the Serenity stick, kind of like the Deep Blue stick we were talking about, deodorant stick, where you're just going to roll it on maybe your kid's spine, down their feet, on your arm, down your, on your hands, wherever you want it. And then the Serenity essential oil in your diffuser. And if you get your room like cold and dark, and you have all your Serenity products, you're going to sleep like a baby. These are some really, really great options for people. And everyone was in the study, in this group was saying to everyone, do a study, do all three for 30 days and see the difference in your life, and see if you sleep better, see if you notice anything else. Here's a couple other graphics on here for some diffuser recipes that you can snap a shot of, and just some other ideas on what you can do. Vetiver is one for mind chatter, or if you can't shut your brain off, that one is definitely one. Some people actually have trouble with vetiver, which I did not know. I love vetiver. I love that one so much. But there's a lot of other options. So frankincense is one, juniper berry, Roman chamomile. There's a lot of ones that can support you for sleep, but we can't not talk about sleep. So we're going to real quickly go through just, how you get started, because there's some really incredible deals this month and there's some really new things for brand new people. One is these mist diffusers. They plug into the wall. They're like they're like the plugins, but better and non-toxic. So this is a citrus bundle. This is the forest bundle. You're going to also get a free lavender with it, along with a free gift, and a welcome gift from me. And then, of course, you have that wholesale count all year long. And I'd be happy to send you a custom shopping cart so that you can get exactly what you want. This is for the person that is looking for, hey, you know what? I just don't have the energy. I really need like a jump start. I need to like change some things. This is the one that you're going to want. You're going to want the healthy habits, which is the lifelong vitality with your digestive enzymes and your probiotic with the deep blue and your oils. And then you're going to be getting your free lavender. You're going to get a free gift from Doterra, some choices of a diffuser and some other goodies. And then I always send a welcome package to everyone. This is our starter kit, and you're going to get, these are going to be the smaller bottles, and you're going to get about 85 drops in every one of those. And then you're going to get all the ones that we kind of talked about. We didn't talk about a couple of them, but then you're also going to get a lavender. And this is the bigger kit. So it's not double the price, but it is double the oil. Okay, so you're going to be getting 200 drops of all of those, with the exception of Deep Blue, along with those three free goodies: Citrus Bliss, Lavender, and Diffuser. This is a kit for people that kind of like a lot of emotional support, and they like a lot of different types of scents. The adaptive is in there, and balance, and a lot of the other ones that there's a lot of that we didn't talk about, but these are ones that you're definitely going to love the scents on those. And then this is kind of the deal for the month. I'm in a special program called Silver Club, and I would love to get you some freebies. And so you have to just ask for my promo code, or I can send you a shopping cart and you can go ahead and get all these freebies. I love giving free stuff. But if you hit the 100, which is any of those kits, or you can custom do your own thing, you're going to get the lavender. 150, you're going to get the lavender along with choosing one of these three things. And then to 200, you're going to get all of it. So you're going to get the choosing one of these, and then the citrus bliss and the lavender and all of it that we talked about before. So I really appreciate you guys joining me, and I love talking natural solutions. Custom carts are really a great thing to do because you can pick and choose what you want, and you get it at wholesale prices. And the other really cool thing is once you get started, you have something called Refer a Friend. And Refer a Friend is basically giving your friend a recommendation. Hey, how would you like wholesale prices for Deep Blue? Or would you want to do I want to get some frankincense, or I want to do something with my skin. Whatever it is, they can just send you that referral link, which is their shopping cart link, like we do, like, oh, who's the best beautician? Oh, of course it's Anne. Anne is really great. And you tell people when you really like your person, right? Well, it's the same type of thing with products. So I feel that the products sell themselves, in my opinion. But what also is a huge bonus is our education program. We don't believe in just selling; we actually educate. So that's a big part that I love to do for people, is teaching people how to use their products and to solve problems. So that's what I got tonight. I hope this was helpful. It was fun, like thinking about what are my top favorite things. And there's a lot more that I love, but these were the ones that really stuck out at me. And I hope it was helpful for you. If you do have any questions, you know how to get a hold of me. You can just go ahead and message me in Facebook. You probably have my contact information. If not, you can find me. I'm around, and I love talking natural solutions. And I hope you guys have a really good night. I'm gonna just stop my recording because that's the way. Let's say. I guess that's the way to do it. Let's see. Stop. I'm gonna stop my live stream and then stop recording.